All right, my people, let's get this show on the road. And let's put the camera on so you guys see me. Perfect, let's do this. All right, we got action on the markets. From what I see, it's a liquidity sweep, and we're watching this closely right now because I wanted to go through the market first, but this type of action, when you see this type of action, market dropping hard, fast, that is when you want to pay attention to the markets because you want to wait for that bottom. It can take 5 minutes, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days. Nah, not 5 days, but it can take time. So, but you got to sit patiently, just wait for it and get those reversal confirmations. And that is what we want to get now. So what is the reversal confirmations? First and foremost, when we were in the Telegram channel this morning, I posted, let's see what I posted. I posted that we want to see market break above market structure shift, or this top, this high, this last higher high or lower high. I mean, we want to break above it, and that was at about 96.4K. Okay, cool. Have we done so? We did so with a wick. I don't see that as a firm confirmation. We want to get something stronger than that. We want to have a close above. But so we take this as a half-ass thing. This is not a strong confirmation for us. This is a good confirmation. So what we see in here, I suspect, is just a pullback and giving us a good entry. What is a good entry? I said I need confirmations to enter this trade. So the confirmation that I need is market to break above this little order block that you guys see here. Here we have an order block that is creating the resistance. So market broke below it, swept liquidity in this order block here, and it's not trying to break back in and has to push through this old order block, flip it as support again. That's the confirmation we want to see. If we see that, we will catch the trade. And I'm very convinced that we will take like at least one trade this session. I have some plans, I have some setups that we will look at, but I just want to get this out of the way first so that we have control over the situation. So this here, we're monitoring it. And I know you guys think Bitcoin is boring and stuff, but here's the thing. If we don't know what Bitcoin is doing, we don't know what crypto is doing because everything is following. So you see, XRP back to entry. This is a trade I called out this morning, came back to entry. Whatever we're going to pick, you're going to see the same drop. You're going to see the same drop. You see all these pairs or all these cryptocurrencies have made the same drop. Some more, some bigger, some less. This one left just massive wicks behind it. So this is why we're monitoring BTC, because all these crypto pairs that you see here are trading with bots. Like the big volume is traded with bots most often. Not all of them, but most of them. So that is why you see almost the same movement on all of them, especially when you have high volatility in the market. You see something fly up, you see everything fly up because they all react on the same stuff. So that is that. Now, while we watch this for a couple of seconds, I'm gonna give you the 1 minute so it's more entertaining. I'm just gonna prepare my sidebar here. Give me 1 sec. Boom, 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 boom. That is that. I need this. What's up, Breaksen? What's up, Koyar? Low firm, give me 1 sec. I will explain it. There's actually a very good explanation to that. And you know what? There's a big risk that Solana will continue down, that it's not done yet. All right, everything is looking good here, looking solid. Cool. And what we will trade today, the account we will trade on is the copy trading account. We have, oh shit, we got liquidated. We got actually stopped out on this trade here. No, this is Trump. Give me 1 sec, sorry. We don't want to have nothing to do with Trump right now. We want XRP right now, actually, because XRP is the one that I see is behaving the best, is reacting the best to the market, one of the best right now. Another one is ADA also, but ADA, let's see, I saw it making a pullback previously. Yeah, it's reacting good, finding support above this order block here. So we will find, we are looking for the pair that has the best volume, the best bullish volume, all right? That one we will trade it. ADA is definitely one of them. And we will go through the markets also, check what's up in the markets, but we first got to monitor the situation. And there's a reason for me streaming 4 o'clock or 2 o'clock, and it's because that's a time where you very often see the market shift, especially when a New York session opens 2 o'clock and then 4 o'clock after the New York Stock Exchange open. That is when you see certain type of volume flowing into the market and market doing some interesting stuff. And before it didn't matter so much, but these days with institutions in Wall Street, in crypto, it matters. So we have a nice setup on ADA, right? We have a very nice buy setup. We need some strong confirmations. One would be that this candle closes like this. Then in that case, I want to see, look, so here's one strategy, for example, if you want to get a confirmation on this. This candle closes like this. This is called hanging man in this case here, or it closes as a doji. And that's a reversal candle. In this case here, a bullish reversal candle. Next candle, you want to see it pull back. So first you want to see it open and push down, grab some of this liquidity. 50% of this candle wick would be perfect. And then it starts to push up. As soon as that candle turns from red to green, and that means it goes above the opening, then it turns to green. As soon as it turns to green, that is when I'm entering. And when I enter these kind of trades, they are very short, if I don't see any bigger picture and I use this as the entry. So most often they will be something like this. Up to these wicks, because here's where market's gonna start rejecting it, all right? That is day trading, scalp trading, call it whatever you want to call it. Sometimes it's scalp trading because it goes very fast. Sometimes it's day trading, it can last the whole day, especially like the weekends and stuff like we've seen lately where everything is just sideways. All right, so, what's up, Matthias? Nice to see you, man. All right, while we're looking at the markets to see where it's going to go, we're going to talk a little bit about what has been, okay? So what has been? You, Law Firm, asked about Solana. Yeah, Solana is not looking very pretty right now. This is only 1 minute. Let's go to the 1 hour. This is how it looks like. So what happened is this. First and foremost, we have, let's see if I can find that guy. We have the Argentinian president. He's a special dude. And he endorsed a meme coin called Libra. And just the name of it, Libra, freedom. It was like the freedom token. And they, like, his people are already suffering from a lot of bad political, economical decisions in the country. They have had massive hyperinflation and all kinds of crazy stuff over there. And then he pulls this thing on them. Now he claims to be innocent, that he got scammed himself, that he didn't know that this was going to happen. But what happened was they launched a token on Solana. Wait, let me see here if I can find something to refer to. Libra. Yeah, here. There he is. That's the president. He's a funny dude. He looks like somebody from, what's it called? Sagan om ringen. Like a hobbit or something. But he's dead serious. So he launches this token, Libra. Or he says it was not but at least he was behind it. He was endorsing it. Libra, I cannot even find the graph now, the chart. I will see if it's here. Yeah, this is how it looks like. The Libra goes up, everybody's jumping in, especially his people, the Argentinian people. And then what happens? Boom, total rug pull. Went down like 92% or something, crazy. Like worse than Trump coin. So people are pissed, and now it looks like he's also facing some consequences for this. Yeah, and we will see what happens. But that's one of the reasons. The other reason was that there were hardcore rumors fluctuating that or circulating that there was, what was it, 11 million Solana tokens to be released or to be auctioned out today on the market, which would of course have a major sell pressure on Solana. So that also made everybody panic sell Solana. But when people are panic selling, like, you got to get into the mentality. When people are panic selling, that's when you rub your hands and you just sit tight and wait. Like I said, it can take 1 minute, 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days. But panic sell is beautiful because they always present the best opportunities to make serious gains on the markets. For example, why does rich people, so you've heard us saying that rich people get rich during recessions, that during a recession, the poor gets poorer, the rich gets richer. Why is that? It's because it's not even like, you should change it to the informed gets richer and the uninformed gets broke. That is because informed people, which is most often rich people, they know what's happening and they know it's a panic sell and the bounce off is going to be hard. So they're just sitting there with their cash, piling up as much cash as possible. And as soon as they start to see the situation, they push in, but the DCA into it, the DCA, and that's when you see the bounce up, and they make a ton of money on it. And us broke, stupid people, we lost a ton of money on it. So this is it with Solana. So Solana made a major drop. Just from yesterday till today, we made 19%, crazy. The thing is like this, I think Solana can actually come all the way down to about $134. It's sitting at about $166 right now. So let me move this thing so you guys see things clearly. My bad. So be careful with catching the bottom of Solana. We want to see some clear confirmations first. But yeah, man, that's how it looks like right now. Boom, like this. All right, cool. And guys, if you have any questions, type them in the chat. I'm going through all comments, all questions. And if you're getting value, then please hit that like button. We need your support here. I'm gonna like myself here. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. Okay. Solana covered. Yeah, so once again, and here's the thing, this can fake you out hardcore. It can fake you out because we have this trend here. You see this support that we've been respecting for a while now, ever since August 2024, all right? Ever since August last year. Then now we broke below it. Most often, these kind of situations result in something like this. Boop, perfectly to this order block here, dips, and then drops. So there's a big chance that this is not the last of it that you see, all right? Okay, let's talk some other stuff. Today, we have, where is it? Here. Today we have about 16, or a part of a big chunk of $16 billion were being unlocked and distributed to former FTX clients. I am one of them actually, but I didn't have any big amounts there, a couple of $100, but still cool though to get them. The important thing with this is that this money will be distributed to crypto exchanges. So for example, me, I had to give my details for my Kraken exchange to them so that they can send the money there. So all this money is going to be sent to crypto exchanges as US dollars, but this means also that a lot of it, a big chunk of it, will be converted to crypto. People will start trading with it because this is like extra money coming from nowhere. This is like a liquidity boost, injection. And I would say minimum half of it is going straight into crypto. So this will definitely boost crypto today. And this happens now during the New York session or during US Open. And US Open is now. It's still morning, early morning there. I think it's like 10:20 in New York in the morning. So this will happen during the day. But I'm expecting a positive reaction on this. Liquidity is what drives all markets, especially crypto. And this is definitely a liquidity boost to reckon with. But then on top of that, what do we have? We have, let me see here, boom. Where's the guy? Tuesday. Oh no, that is not today. We have the US president speaking, Trump. That guy, I don't like when he speaks anymore, man. He's worse than Jerome Powell, man. That guy crashes the market. FOMC meeting minutes, that is tomorrow, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Unemployment claims on Thursday. Man, am I missing something or what? Didn't I see that the US president was going to talk today? That was yesterday, bank holiday now. Guys, if you see something that I don't see, let me know. But right now, it looks like I was wrong there. Still, though, doesn't matter. It's not like we will listen to his speech. We gotta just watch the market and see what the market does. But here, finally, President Trump speaks. That is tomorrow, 3 a.m. Damn, 3 a.m. So that's basically Central European time. It's late this evening, like 9 p.m., something like that. Yeah, Tobe. All right, so that is that. FOMC meeting, I covered it. We have the FTX money coming in. Solana, covered it. Perfect. That's the fundamentals. There's not much more to say about the fundamentals. So let's talk about the price action that is going on here. Let's go to the charts. I will go, this is my personal chart because that's why it's very cloggy. This is what we're looking at right now. So what I'm looking at right now, and guys, listen, I will explain why I'm so bullish at crypto. This is very important. Some of you have already heard this, but this is very important because a lot of people are turning very bearish on crypto right now. I understand, it's for good reasons. Now I will explain why it's a bad time to be bearish on crypto. It is so, number one, for the exact reason why you are bearish. This is the time when everybody's turning bearish. And always when everybody's turning bearish on crypto, that is when it turns. If I want to buy crypto for, let's say, $500 million, that is not even much. But let's say $500 million, I want to buy Bitcoin. Somebody needs to sell it to me, right? Otherwise, the price is going to go to astronomical levels. Nobody's going to want to sell. So somebody needs to sell it. I got to make you sell the Bitcoin to me. How will I make you sell the Bitcoin? I will manipulate the markets up, down, sideways, in circles. I will manipulate the media to get you to sell your positions so that I can buy your positions. This here is no conspiracy theories. This here is exactly what happens behind the scenes. There's a lot of documentation on it. It gets very censored because, of course, there's powerful people that don't want you to know this kind of stuff. But still, though, the information is out there. It's easy to see. Now, everybody's turning bearish on crypto right now. One thing. Two thing is, let me get that chart up. Here it is. We go on a weekly time frame. Sorry, guys. That didn't go as a plan. All right, cool. So now it's better. Another thing is commercial money. Commercial money is basically institutions, BlackRocks, all of these stuff, UAAs, countries, whatever it is coming back in. It's pushing money back in, all right? They took their profits just before we hit the top. They are very good at timing the top and have been accumulating and are not coming back in. It's very strong. And who are they buying from? Which is the red line? The red line is big wallets, but retail traders. The green line that you see here, that is almost at zero. Here's zero, if you don't see it. This is the zero line. The green line is us, retail traders. We are at bear market level. So where is bear market? Let's look at it. Here's bear market. Boom. Here's like the bottom of the bear market. At the bottom of the bear market, we were much higher up than we are now. This is like the lowest point. Yeah, okay, this is the lowest point. 22nd of June. We have not been this low since since June 2022. All right. When retail is fleeing and giving up, that is when you see the bull run happening. It's been so every single time. Last bull run. Oh, we cannot go that far back, it seems. Okay, too bad. All right, so cool. But anyways, okay, so let's look at this here. So before the bull run started, we had this bottom at about 15,000, I think it was, 16,000, 17,000. Boom, market chopped around a little bit, and then we started to push. We got this first push, and then slowly but surely, we started to push upwards, sideways and then upwards. That bottom was March 23, all right? After that, we went up, and market went up. Boom. When did we peak? We peaked here. And as this started to go down, we started to go down, all right? We started to lose interest. Now, what is happening is that we are again at record low, and when retail is selling, that is when you're buying. Because when retail is selling, that is when institutions are buying. That is the whole point I'm trying to make here. And retail is coming in strong. They are coming in hard. Whenever you see this thing, it's not just on Bitcoin. It's if you trade gold, if you trade forex, whatever it is, when you see a big difference, so big spread between institutional money and whale, or not even whale, but big wallet money, and it's shifting back like it does here, that is when you can expect a big turn in the market come very soon. And these are not like today or tomorrow. We're on a weekly time frame here, so it means these are longer swings we're looking at. So this has shifted already, so the reaction should come, if not this month, in March. All right, so we just got to be patient, sit tight here. We have that. We have bad news that has been raining in on crypto and Bitcoin, and still though, and the world economy in general, and still though, crypto, especially, I will not say crypto because crypto has taken a hit. Bitcoin has managed to stay put. So this is what we have seen. During these crashes, with these altcoin crashes and all this stuff, we have seen BTC just move sideways and liquidate people, liquidate, and accumulate. This is a massive accumulation pattern. With these wicks, I have barely, during my 7 years in the financial markets, I've barely ever seen patterns like this, like an accumulation pattern that is as aggressive as this one is. So it's either, and when you have accumulation, it's either for a massive push down or a massive push up. In this case here, of course, we want to believe that it's a massive push up. So we accumulated, we have liquidated, people are have given up on crypto. Me as an influencer, call it whatever you want to call it, I see it definitely, because I see that people are very negative in the comments, in the DMs. Before, people were asking, should I buy? Should I buy? Should I buy? Now people are asking, should I sell? Should I sell? Should I sell? It's funny because when you should buy, that is when everybody asks, should I sell? When you should sell, that is when everybody asks, should I buy? But it is what it is. It's human psychology. So I don't blame anybody. I used to be like that myself. And still today, I have to battle myself sometimes with my instincts. Like when I see things dropping hard, of course, I want to sell too, man. I don't want to lose more. But then I know also that, am I going to be the dumbass selling at the bottom? No. Like I have to have learned something from all these years. So there's a lot of things. I'm not even remembering all this stuff, but there's a lot of things pointing for me that we are at the bottom right now. But the most important thing is the news. When you see negative news and market doesn't react negatively, that is a major indicator. And it's the opposite also. When we are pushing like we did before, especially when everybody was hyping like crazy on XRP, and then we started to see this good news, but market wasn't pushing up anymore. And everybody was asking, do you guys remember in the Telegram channel, like we were talking about it, why isn't BTC moving? Why isn't crypto moving? Why, when we had this good news coming in, it was because of the reversal was coming. Because good news came, people were buying. By what did the institutions do? They were selling. They were selling it to us, buying. So they were pushing this good news so that we will buy more, so that they could sell to us more. They were creating buyers for their sell positions. Now it's the opposite. Now it's bad news. People are giving up. People are selling. And you see even influencers now giving up, and best believe that a lot of them are also on a payroll from these institutions, and they spread this negative FUD. People are selling and they buy whatever we sell. So that is what's going on behind the scenes. Long rant, but you guys know also I want you guys to understand what's happening here. I don't want to, I'm not one of those that sit here and, you know, guard my alpha. I want to share the alpha with everyone. So what has happened is this. We had this resistance line here on BTC. And just like we did here, we have bounced outside and come and retest it. All right. So we are retesting this resistance line. Now that for me is a very weak confirmation because I don't care very much about resistance lines and stuff, but I use them as confirmation on what I already see. Somebody asked me like, how can you risk money and trade from based on lines? Like it's not based on lines. This is these lines is just to make it easier to explain and show for you guys and to get confirmations. If you go through the videos, the academy, in the Telegram channel, then I explain perfectly there what I'm looking at and what I want to see. And that is, of course, as you know, liquidity, order block, fair value gaps, stuff like that. Market structure, very, very important. All right, so we are retesting this. Now, here's the thing. I've said it for a while now, 89K here, this bottom here, that we did on the 25th of January. That is the low. I don't think we're going to breach that low, but, always all these buts. This low, we're not going to breach it, but I think we might see one more. There's a big chance we get one more sweep, faking out from this trend, making the last people now capitulate. So here, this is the trend line, right? We're going to break below it, come in to this demand zone that we have down here at about 93.5K. And what did I say in the Telegram? We cannot close below 93K or 93.5K actually. If we close below it, I think we're going much further down. But I think we're going to dip in there. We're going to wick, do some kind of classical V shape like this. Whoop, and then right back in here again. When this happens, people are going to start to panic sell. Not only panic sell, there's a lot of stop losses here. So best believe there's a lot of stop losses here and people will sell. Oh shit, market is capitulating. We're dropping off. Boom, it grabs the liquidity that is stuck here and right back up. And then we start moving upwards. So I see some kind of move like that happening just to squeeze the last energy of us, the last, hopium of us now in this market. I was hoping not. I was hoping that we would see a good pump today, but right now, I don't know if market's prepping up for that liquidity injection, but right now, I don't see it happening. Right now, we are testing lower structures. So we'll see. We might sell the market. Might actually hedge by opening a sell position, but not here. Because just like I'm talking about everything else, like you don't want to open a sell where you're supposed to buy. Here you open a sell, here you open a buy. This is a range that I'm looking at. I call it the sweet spot. I will explain, oh no, I'm actually explaining all of this in the educational videos. You have the educational videos on this Telegram channel, on this YouTube channel. It's a playlist called Trading Academy. So in there you have all the videos in the right order. And trust me, like these videos, I used to charge money for them before. I've put them out for free. So it's high quality educational material. You will become a good trader if you take those videos seriously and follow along on these live streams. But you can also access them through our mini app, the Telegram app. Link is in the description box below. In that mini app, you have the videos and you earn world tokens while you do it. All right? Okay, back to this. So what I see right now doesn't look very pretty. We broke below. Remember this order block I said? We need to break above it and create a support. We created that beautiful doji candle that I wanted, but the next candle, what did it do? It didn't come up, turn green like I said. So it went down and it engulfed the body of this candle. The body, this is the body of a candle, all right? So this body got engulfed by this body. That is a bearish signal. So either market makers are playing hard with us right now, or this thing is going to come down, like I said, to 93.5 maybe. There we are. This is the zone I'm talking about. So I'm looking right now. I want to see if this holds. If it doesn't hold, I'm putting in a short position. What would make me put a short position is if I see that this here doesn't hold. We break below this here. $95.088 is the level. And right now it's pushing it. It looks like it really wants to break it, which should lead us to, which should lead us to closing positions, I want to say, but we already closed out. I had all the stop losses at break even actually. Maybe. What I'm thinking about here while I'm talking to you guys is the trades that I have active. So we have we actually only have the XRP trade live right now. And that trade, I might have to abort it the way market is looking right now, because this thing is looking very bearish. So that nobody's holding it, waiting. All right, so we're at break even right now. We're gonna wait a little bit more. Right now it looks okay. All right, but you see XRP looks much stronger than most other tokens. Like you see these ones, they look like they are collapsing. Even DOT has been strong lately. XRP looks the strongest of them. Like it doesn't want to collapse, but it will be forced to if BTC collapses. We have 23 minutes left on this candle, on this hourly candle. If it closes gold, like a golden candle, like exactly like it is right now, as it was for a couple of seconds ago, that is good. That is a bullish sign for us. But we need to get above here. We need to get back in above this yellow line that is 95.5, so 95.5K. We need to get above that. Actually, a little bit more. And it feels like market is waiting for something, because It's stalling, it's stalling, it's stalling, it's waiting for something. And most often when you see it stalling like this, when the move comes, it comes hard. Yeah, so we need to break above 95.5. Say 95.540 on Babbitt. No, man. Koyar, so I'm not very much for placing limit orders in this kind of scenario. You have to kind of take it as it is and take it on the go. You understand what I mean? Let's see if we can get something out of this. Boom. All right, it's looking good, guys. We're getting some bullish momentum here. Let's see if we can push above. Or if this is just a, because this is what I mean, like you get tricked. So let's say market wants to push it further down now. It does like this, pushes above, lures everybody in, it grabs the liquidity here, and then whoop, it starts to push in the other direction. And we don't want to be the liquidity, right? We want to grab the liquidity. We want to take the liquidity from the market. Interesting. So you see the momentum, how it's shifting here now. Sometimes it's good to go down on the 1 minute also. You see, boop, 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 boop. The momentum is shifting bullish. So we might have a trade very soon here. But we have, unfortunately, about 5 minutes before we can take any trade, because we need to see this candle close first. Hey, what's up, Hugo? Yo, man, welcome. Do you think the market will rise soon? Tuganera, yeah. I think if not now in February, if not this month, then I think next month, March, we're going to see a rally. So here's what I think. Here's what I see for the market. Like we went through before, as I told you that, you know, institutional money is coming back in now. They are buying up from us. And soon you're going to see this market start pumping like crazy. There's going to be some positive news. They're going to trigger the market. Boom, everything is going to fly like crazy. When that happens, as soon as that starts to happen, everybody's going to start to FOMO in. When everybody's going to start to FOMO in, especially the XRP people, I'm sorry, but you guys are like a perfect indicator on when it's time to sell. When XRP starts, people starts to go crazy about XRP, and everybody thinks they're going to get rich tomorrow. Start looking at where you're going to sell. Start looking at your sell position. It doesn't mean that tomorrow it's going to drop, but it means that the drop is coming close, and you rather sell too early than too late. All right. Because too late can be you going to sleep, waking up next day, the market is down 35%. You have experienced it, you know how it is. You don't want to be the liquidity again. So we have been through some hard times in the market, and we have learned from them. And this is why you guys have me, because I have definitely learned. I've been through, this is my third bull market. I've made money, but I've also lost money. So, and I know how it feels to lose money, and I know why I've lost it. Every time I lose, I used to be an MMA fighter. I learned the most from my losses. Every time I lost, I went down, you know, like, I don't like losing. So I couldn't get it out of my head until I understood what mistakes I did. So I was going through the whole fight, writing down, okay, this, that, analyzing myself. It's the same thing with the markets. Where's my book? Here. You gotta have your journal book. I write everything down here, especially if I make mistakes. I write it down because I want to perfect myself to trade master level, all right? And I feel responsible also because I know that a lot of y'all guys are looking at me at what I'm doing, even though I say don't do what I do. So I feel that responsibility. So I gotta perform my best. I gotta do my best. And the best, you get it when you do the mistakes. It's okay to do mistakes, but just learn from them. Don't do the same mistake again, all right? Life is about doing mistakes, falling, hurting yourself, and learning how to not fall the same way again, right? Yeah, Leon. I know, I know what you mean. You mean like influencers saying that, oh, according to historical data, altcoin season should start tomorrow. Like I've seen those things too, and a lot of it makes me laugh. Sometimes I'm also looking at historical data, and sometimes I've also said the wrong thing because what do they say? Say his history doesn't repeat; it rhymes. So very often, like they know, the market makers know that we look at history and think like, okay, here it went slightly up and then it crashed down. So next time it's going to go slightly up and crash down, which it actually did. Then we think it's going to do it again, you know. So they push the market slightly up, and everybody starts selling, thinking that it's going to crash down, and then does the opposite. Boom, it starts flying. So this is also a way for market makers to play with it. So I'm looking at historical data for, like I said, because it rhymes, but not to base my decisions of it, you know. Base my decisions of fundamental data and macro data, so macro economy data. Because like I said, like I'm always saying, BTC follows liquidity. And if you understand what the liquidity in the world is doing, then you will be 1-2 steps ahead of BTC, which is very difficult, but it's possible. Market is retracing. Guys, if you're getting any value, please smash that like button. We need your support. So we can do much better content. I want to do this full time with you guys, but then again, you know, a man got to make his living and all of that stuff too. So please smash that like button, support our channel, give us some nice comments, share this with anybody that needs to see it, and we highly appreciate it. All the support, all the feedback that we're getting from you guys. By the way, I gotta say big ups to each and every one of you on this live stream. Some of you are regulars by now. I highly appreciate you guys. You are definitely what makes it worth for me to jump on this lives, you know, and share my thoughts, share what I do here on the live trading sessions and stuff like that. So big ups to you guys. Right now we're just looking at the market. Yeah, this is what I was looking at. I want to see if we're going to break below again or if we're going to make our way up. We're going to find support above the 95.5. This is 95.5. This is the magic line here. Looks good so far. If we find it, which one are we going to go for? We're not going to go for ADA. ADA was bearish, sorry. We go with either XRP or BTC as it looks right now. BTC is more bullish, but XRP I don't need as much leverage. Nah. I'm gonna be honest, BTC looks a little bit better, but we're gonna go with XRP. Why? Because we already have a trade out on it, and we get much better percentage on BTC on XRP. I have to use much more leverage if I do it on if I take the same trade on BTC. So let's go to the XRP chart, prepare it. So if we take the trade, we take it, but we want to be ready for it. We have a nice, beautiful, XRP has made us a nice, beautiful reversal candle. Beautiful. Now, what I want to see is the thing that I explained before. What did I explain? I want to see this drop down, and then when it starts pushing up again and turns green, that is when we want to enter, all right? So somewhere along here. And this, on this here, somebody said something about buy limit. Now I can place a buy limit, all right? So I can put a buy limit just above this green candle here. I would put it at about 2.565. Yo, Hugo, this is even cheaper than we had it before. I think we caught it at 2.57, right? King of the chat event. All right, so 2.565, 2.565. Let's put a limit order. And if you guys haven't seen it, I'm taking all trades on Bybit. This here, sorry, not Bybit, NIX. I'm taking trades on Bybit also, but first and foremost on BitUnix. This is the BitUnix account, and in this case here, like when you're trading futures, this is futures trading. You go to the limit, you place a limit order. Market is direct execution. This is limit. In this trade, I want to put about 15%. Damn. All right, guys. You know what? Pause. This thing is dropping. I couldn't even finish that sentence before this thing started to drop hard. All right, market is very confused. I hope that for once, because every time I want to stream with you guys, we get this. We get the sideways action. I so want to take trades, but I don't want to take any losing trades with you, all right? So I'm looking at this every time, and every time we go live, market just does this, goes sideways, chops. So hopefully this starts breaking out in a direction like very, very soon so that we can take this trade. Okay, this looks good. Come on. Come on. I'll mark up the trade in the meantime. I will take partials, probably here at 2.59. And then maybe and then probably partials here at 2.64. Sorry, 2.639. And you never want to take an even number. Market tends to turn just before. And then the rest, probably like 20% off the trade, I'll just let it go. Like just let it run. Give me 1 sec. Boom. All right, cool. That is that. All right, guys, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a buy limit here. I'm going to do it because BTC is confusing us a little bit. But if market turns above here again, I actually think that we are going to continue upwards. If not, we are monitoring this. And if we go a couple of dollars in loss, I will probably abort the trade and we will look for another trade. But right now, BTC is... it doesn't look very good. Guys, this looks like it's gonna come down back down to 95K, and like I said before, it can go all the way down to 93.5 if this doesn't hold. Like we are really testing this support here right now. Testing it hard. And I think that we will wick below it, like at least wick below. Let's look a little bit at the liquidity here. What kind of liquidity have we built up? 12 hours, boom. All right, there's a fat chunk at 94.5K. That's basically it, 94.6K. Below that is not much of recent liquidity. If we look at 24 hours, guys, by the way, CoinGlass, this is for free. This is a free tool. This is a hack. Use it. This is very good. Like, for example, let's say you want to place a buy order. You will have your stop loss underneath the major liquidity chunk. All right. So you can look at the most recent liquidity, 24 hours, 48 hours, and all the way up to 3 months. I think it's even more. Yeah, 1 year. Gotta see 1 year just for fun. Damn. Down at 45,000. That is when things really took off. All right. For the past month, the liquidity is stacked up. Most of it is above, buy side. This is, and you always want to see, like if you are bullish, then you want to see liquidity above, because market will always magnetize towards the liquidity. All right. So where the liquidity is, that's where the market is going. But, the supply and demand, you always take that factor in. So if there's a high demand of, now we're talking about Bitcoin now, let's say there's equally below and above with the liquidity. Even a little bit stronger below because people bought a lot down here. They have all these stop losses. So you see that there's too much liquidity down here and you think like, okay, why should the market go up now? It's going to go down and sweep that liquidity. No. If there is a high demand for BTC and a low supply is not enough, which is the case right now, that will always push the market upward. So it will go and grab the most recent liquidity. I know it's a little bit complicated. This is where experience comes in. This is why you guys have me. But it will always go and grab the most recent liquidity. Like in this case here, 24 hours. What do we have? Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. 95, and like I said, 95.6. So this liquidity, if we mark it out on the chart, sorry, not this one. Interesting. Yeah, you see, while I was talking, we had this wick happening. So market just grabbed a bunch of this liquidity. Let's see if it wants to go lower, because that chunk of liquidity is exactly down 94.6 here. That's our little liquidity box. Boom. And just for fun, we're going to put a dollar emoji on it. If I find it. I know. All right, this represents the dollar. Boom. Actually, it feels like we're winning something there, but we're not supposed to win. All right, now what is happening is we had the liquidity sweep and I don't know, we didn't come down to 94.6. We came down only to 95.2. Maybe that was enough. Or we're going to do what I'm suspecting that we are going to do. We bounce up here and then we're going to push lower. We will see. Because these things, candles like this is what you want to see. This is a bullish signal. So when you have this accumulation, what do I always say? If you've been following me for a while, then you will recognize what I'm saying now. Accumulation. After accumulation comes manipulation. After manipulation comes distribution. Market starts to push up. So this here is a bullish signal for us. But like I said, I want market to come down to 94.6. If it didn't happen, then this was enough for market to start pushing. And that means that the demand for BTC is even higher than expected. So right now we're doing good. In the same time, we had, I wanted to show you guys this here. We had XRP perfectly respecting this support here at 2.52, which was actually a beautiful entry level. Swept all this liquidity. Guys, give me 1 sec. All right, guys, I'm back. Let me check the chat a little bit while we are waiting for the market to do its move. Feels like it's breaking up. Feels like it wants to actually, like this was enough. So let's watch and see. If we take out this here firmly, I think we turn bullish again. And when market is choppy like this, you don't want to trade major moves if you don't have a major stop loss. You gotta have big stop losses in these kind of choppy markets. Why? Because of this. Let's say, for example, let's say I enter a buy position here. Beautiful. Put my stop loss underneath these lows. What happened? Market took us out. We have to have, like, I'm increasing my stop losses all the time, but the funny thing is, like, you're afraid because you have a bigger risk that you're putting on the table. But since I started to increase my stop losses, it feels unnatural because I'm used to trade with very short stop losses. But I just see how the market moves and I increase my stop losses, and what happens is I started to win more. So I will go through that thing more, but I have to do more backtesting first because I'm right now in a period where I'm backtesting, trying to figure out this market that is right now so that we can get a much better winning score. I can share much better trades with you guys, and so that we can trade much better live here, especially when the market takes pace, because this is actually annoying that the market is not doing anything. We had a beautiful start of the day, and then when we started to stream, like, I think somebody called somebody and said, yo, Jay is live. Boop, 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 boop. Nothing is happening. Accumulation. So we'll see. And now you see these wicks this wick that this one is creating. Dangerous. We have 1 minute on the 50-minute candle. Does not look too good, to be honest. Looks like this wants to push further down. So my theory about this might actually happen. And the thing is like this also, why I see this happening is not just because of the candles and the liquidity and stuff like that. It's because it's just perfect. Everybody's just waiting for market to turn bullish so that they can jump in, and everybody, like, people are losing hope. I see influencers, I see top traders online that I used to learn from. I see how they are losing hope. They are giving up on crypto. They are, like, some of them are turning bearish. So, and that's exactly what market makers want. So this would be like a perfect last liquidity. Oh shit, we took out support. We took out this support. We took out this support. Bum, 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 bum. We're 95K again. We broke below 95K. It's over. People start to sell. Boom. Market grabs, where is it? This liquidity, and boom, it starts to run. And what happens then? Everybody's late to the train. Everybody's late to the party and starts to FOMO in late to it. And when everybody starts to FOMO in late, what happens then? Market pushes up, everybody's FOMOing, boom, we have a pullback because they take some profits, everybody gets stopped out, and then again, we start to push further up. This is how this is the dynamic of the market. This is how it moves. Good question, Low Firm. Thoughts on how the peace meeting between Putin and Trump for Ukraine, how hard will it impact crypto? All right, cool. Look, so I have no idea what they are saying and what's going to come out of that meeting, but that they are talking, and I think that they will agree. These guys are, this is not Biden and Putin. This is Trump and Putin. So Trump is a businessman. He runs USA like a company. He wants to make it a successful billion-dollar company, all right? And right now it's not successful. It looks successful, but it's super, like, if it was a company, it would be bankrupt 10x times. And that is not even enough because it's so into debt. It's losing so much money every year. The spending of United States is crazy. And it's basically a criminal entity also because it's laundering money all over the world and doing a lot of shit, but that's a whole nother topic. Let's take it another time. Now, they are discussing Putin and Trump, and understand this, whatever you see about Russia, because like Ukraine, all of Europe and US and UK did not manage to defeat Russia. They wanted to collapse Russia. They wanted to take over Russia. This was the plan from the start. They didn't manage to do it, and they used Ukraine as a proxy. I'm sorry to say that if we got any Ukrainians on the stream, but they used Ukraine as a proxy, and I feel sorry for them. A lot of people has died for nothing. Now, and Zelensky is just a puppet. He's just a puppet that was just perfectly fitting for them to play with back and forth, you know? And he's made a lot of money off this shit. So now what has happened? Okay, they could not defeat Russia, and Trump is smart enough to see that. So he's like, okay, let's partner up with Russia and let's partner up with Putin. They get along, so they have gotten along before when Trump was president, so they will get along now also. So what is happening is they will do peace. I'm very sure that peace will come out of it, and peace is always good for not only the crypto markets but all financial markets. All right. So you want to have peace. You don't want war. You don't want no war mongering or anything like that, rumors or whatever it is. You want stability. Stability makes people feel safe, and then they want to risk. But if there is already a risk in the world as it is, they don't want to take another risk by betting on crypto or something that is risky. And the funny thing is, I say people, but it's actually institutions. Institutions are everything they do is according to a certain risk management plan that they have, and they don't do anything outside of it. Everything is very strict. So peace negotiations, just the fact that they are negotiating peace is very bullish for crypto. Koyar, I'm using between 5 and 10x in leverage. On my private account, this is on the copy trading account. On my private account, sometimes 20, 25, sometimes scalp in and out. Breaks in. Nah, man, listen, breaks in. Wait, right now, to be honest, right now it's gambling. This can go any direction right now. It can go any direction. Here's the thing. This is what, like I said before, this thing will go up. I'm very sure that this will go up, all right? Let's remove this ugly thing. So, BTC will go up. I'm very sure that it will come and test 98K levels again in any day now. I was hoping for it to happen today. But there's a big chance, like I said, that before it goes up, we go down first. We go further down. So we take out this green box that I've marked out here, the 94.6K, that liquidity that we were looking at. And from there, we start pushing up. Up, 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 up. So that's that. So I'm bullish, but temporarily, on the short term, I'm bearish. I think we're going to take it out. There's a big chance we come all the way now to, like I said before, 93.5K also, just to retest the support and grab the last chunk of liquidity here. If so happens, best believe that you will see altcoins bleed a lot. We're talking about BTC now, but when BTC does this kind of drops, you will see altcoins, they will take a hit. The altcoins don't like this. The altcoin market don't like this. How do I mark out trade on BitNX? Okay, so while we're still sitting here and waiting, nothing is happening, let's mark out a trade here on BitNX. Let's mark out XRP because this is the trade that we are looking at, all right? BitNX, what you see here is TradingView. And I hope you guys know what TradingView is. This here is TradingView. TradingView is a tool to analyze the charts, to mark up the charts. And you have all the same tools as you have on TradingView. You have them here on BitNX because this is TradingView integrated into it. Down here you see all the trades that you take, your balance, your leverage, all that stuff. Here you decide how much you want to put, limit order, market order, and stuff like that. Okay, cool. So when you mark out the chart, you have all the tools here. What do I need for this one? I need first and foremost the Fibonacci tool. And I want to know where on the swing we are. The first thing you want to know is where are you right now in the world? And so 4 hours better. Boom. And where we are right now is, actually, I will see if I can make these lines a little bit thinner because they're taking over too much. Boom, like that. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. So super easy. If I want to hit this wick right here, exactly this wick, you know what I do? I take this one, hold it below this wick in this case here, and I press on PC. I have a PC. I press Control. All right, Control button. Boom, it moves it directly there. If I draw a line, and I want it to be straight, I hold Shift. Boop, you see, turns straight directly. So if you're not used to this, first and foremost, watch the TradingView tutorial. It's in the mini app or on this channel also, in the Academy playlist section. Watch that and practice. Just play with this. Mark out charts every day. Play with this, and you'll get good at it. All right. I still hold AVAX. I still hold Polkadot. No, I said if. I said if it goes. No, here's the thing. All right. So it's a good question, Breakson. Let me explain it. All right, cool. So if I think that the market might come down to this box, or BTC might come down to this box, and this will cause a bloodbath in the market, here's the thing. When I'm these altcoins like Polkadot, let's go on a bigger time frame. I have my key levels, all right? So, for example, Polkadot, I do not want it. By the way, I gotta say, I'm super bullish at Polkadot, and I think it's gonna break from here. I think we're gonna have maybe the same thing. Last sweep, then we're gonna break above this, and then we're gonna, Polkadot has so much gain to do, and there's so much that it goes for it. So if there's anything I'm bullish on, it's this one. And it's not that I'm super bullish on it, it's that this one has so much potential to give good gains. You always want to grab those that have a lot of potential. So Polkadot, for example, I'm in it without leverage. I don't. This is spot trading, so I hold the token, the DOT token, and that means that if market, let's say I hold 10K of it. Let's say, for example, 10K. Let's say 1K, more realistic numbers for most people here. Let's say I hold 1K here. Let's say it goes down here, 20% of the 1K. That's $200. So I will not cry myself to sleep because of it, all right? I'm willing to take this loss because I see the greater picture, all right? And most likely what will happen is if we come down here, I will add positions. I will buy more. So right now, I'm bullish on Polkadot. I'm bullish on all these boomers. It doesn't matter if you ask me about AVAX, XRP, ADA, Aave, Chainlink. All of these are American boomer tokens. You see my videos, you know, I'm always talking about these American boomer tokens. They are the ones you need to focus on, nothing else. And all of them are basically in the same level right now. They are at key levels, looking to break out, and if they break out, you will see a really, really good gain on them. Chainlink is really testing the support. Damn, not good. Here's my last. Okay, so Chainlink, for example, very good example. This is my last stop. If we break this, I will seriously consider to sell my Chainlink positions. It's also spot. Leverage is a whole different game. Leverage, I trade very short, very short positions, not any short long. I trade both shorts and longs, but I mean I trade very time-wise short positions. So I don't let them run for too long. I used to do it, but the way the market is, it's impossible. My trades, so many of my trades that was supposed to go in profit, they went in profit, but then, you know, these kind of stupid liquidations happens. And I've spoken before, these wicks, these crazy wicks, and boom, you get wicked out and then it goes again in your direction. So I've just learned to fuck being greedy. I take my profits early, just cash in, cash those bags. All right. And as soon as this train starts to go, because this accumulation is crazy, As soon as this train lifts off, guys, remember my words. We have 13 people left on the stream now. Remember what I'm saying. I'm saying in every video. I've taken a lot of heat because I've said that market is gonna explode, and it hasn't done it yet because I've actually never seen market behave like this. But I still stick to it. Market is gonna explode. This here was the local low at 89K for BTC. And when it starts to explode, so we might have this last liquidation. When it explodes, I think it's gonna I said it before, it's gonna take us off guard. We're not gonna be ready for it. So that we can later on FOMO into the trade and get liquidated when they start taking their profits and selling off. This is the normal textbook strategy that they use. The market makers is that I'm talking about, and this is what will happen. So that's long story short. That's why I'm still holding DOT. I'm still holding AVAX. I'm definitely still holding SUI. SUI is something that I'm looking to add more to actually, and I will explain why. While we're talking about SUI, it's actually good to mention it. SUI, first and foremost, super strong project, okay? It's very, very strong, has very strong fundamental. The team is extremely strong. I love how they have set up the team. Just for you that don't know what SUI is a layer 1. It's one of the fastest layer 1s out there. So layer 1 means they offer blockchains. If you want to build a token, if you want to create your own token project, your own blockchain project, you can build it on SUI. They offer the infrastructure. Very fast transactions, very little bugs and BS going on there. Like we've seen with Solana, it's not happening with SUI. Same like AVAX. Now SUI has specialized into the gaming sector, just like AVAX partially has done. SUI's team is former Facebook's crypto team. So Facebook wanted to start, or Meta wanted to start their own cryptocurrency token, and that was the SUI team that was supposed to do it. But then they didn't get along with Mark Zuckerberg. Something happened, and they created their own thing called SUI. Strong team, super smart people, very serious people, very strong technology, and they are partnering up with a lot of these big gaming companies. They are preparing, they are setting up everything so that when gaming totally starting to move into the blockchain, which will happen, that is also major opportunities that will be offered for us. When that happens, SUI is going to be one of the major blockchains they're going to look at. Okay, so that's the fundamentals. We had this major liquidation here. 25th of January, I would say. Yep, February. No. Wait, what? Third of February. Sorry, guys. 3rd of February, we had this major liquidation, came perfectly into this order block, boom, retested. I'm pissed that I didn't buy down here. I wanted to buy, but I didn't do it. I think this happened early morning, I missed it, and it bounced back so quickly that I was waiting for the pullback. So I bought some here. Now, what is happening is we're getting this another pullback. This might go even a little bit deeper, might even come and retest this support again. So that would be at around $2.6 for one SUI, all right? What I really like is this pattern here, what we have created. You see this here? This is mega bullish. This is a bullish flag, like you see here. Boom, we broke out. This is even more intense than this here. There's so much liquidity trapped here that no matter what, market is gonna want to come back and sweep this liquidity, all these stop losses that are stuck here. All right, so I call this liquidity ramps. So I'm super bullish on SUI, and actually I want to keep SUI on a closer loop while talking about it. So XRP and SUI is what we're looking at, but we need to find a good order block that market can react from. So you always want to find, okay, where's the trigger point? What will trigger the market to reverse? And most often that is order blocks. They are very important. If you don't know what it is, watch the videos on order blocks here on this YouTube channel or in the mini app. There's no clear order block to build from. So the only order block that we have actually is this here. Boom, and we are there now. If I zoom in on this a little bit, 8 hour, 4 hour. All right, so we can refine this a little bit. We can put it here. This is the order block. This is the support that got to hold. Sui can present a really good trade. I will actually, if this shows nice reversal confirmations, I will call this one out in the Telegram channel. Swing trade, you have the stop loss below, what did I say? 2.38. That is the slow. I don't think we're going to break that low. So swing trade, you want to hold it there. But for a leverage trade, if we want to see that reversal from here, these lows are enough. And I would probably hold that trade all the way up to here somewhere, just to be safe. That would give us, without leverage, a nice 14%, 15%. If you put 10x leverage on that, then it's an 150%. But I gotta warn you guys, be careful when you're trading leverage. And if you don't know, if you're not used to trading, don't use leverage. Use normal spot trading. That's fair. That's more than enough. You are in a highly volatile market, so it's all good. Nice, Hugo. Fibonacci on top. Yeah, man, for sure. Nice breaks in. Yeah, man. Sui's my biggest bag. I called out Sui. If you were in my channel from this summer, I called out Sui this summer already. I think I called it out on TikTok also. I know I called it out on X. Sui was at about $0.5 when I called it out. We 10x'd that one. And when we hit $5, I said, cash out, take profits. Don't close everything. It's going to go higher. I'm expecting Sui to hit at least like $20 this bull run. I said $50 before, but I have to change all these targets. Why do I change the targets? It's because I came to realize something. This bull market is not like other bull markets. What's the difference? The difference is that this bull market, we have much more tokens, much more crypto tokens than we had previous bull market. So previous bull market, we had what? Like maybe 20,000 tokens, 30,000 tokens. This bull market, we have like 30 million tokens. It's crazy. Like, and it's because of the meme coin market and the AI market. So that means that the money that is, we have more money in the crypto markets this bull run because we have institutional money and now we're getting national money coming into play. But this money is spread out on all these 30 million tokens. So it gets very diluted. All right. But of course, the boomer projects that I spoke on, the AVAXs, the SUIs, the Solanas, and all of these, they are the ones that suck up most of this liquidity. So that's that. Still nothing happening, man. What a boomer. We pushed up again. And guys, you have seen the markets lately, how it is. Like this can continue forever. I wanted to see a breakout. Like even if it would break out down, I would be happy with it because then we're shorting the market. And that would be a little bit fun actually to show you guys when I'm shorting the markets because I know a lot of people are uncomfortable with it. But this here now, this is when you don't know what you're gonna do with it. We are stuck in a box. All right, guys. With that said, I'm sorry, guys. There's no live trading today. The market doesn't allow us to trade live. One of these days, we will trade a lot, but these days we just got to be patient with it. And that's the thing with trading. Speaking of that, let me say this also, and listen closely to what I'm saying to you now. Trading is not a thrill kick thing for fun. All right? This is how you get wrecked. Then you're gambling. It's better you go to a casino. Trading is very serious, very serious. And I always say, like, if you want to be a day trader and you want to be professional with it, you got to see yourself as a elite athlete or something, because it's a lifestyle. It's not just a job. It's a lifestyle. You got to be focused, disciplined in everything that you do because you got to follow a certain pattern and everything, and you work very mechanically. But If you swing trade, for example, it gives you more flexibility. You have a couple of periods where you have to be very focused, but and do what you got to do, and then you just got to maintain the trades. In crypto, normally it's very good with swing trading. Normally, nowadays, for like we spoke on, the market is too choppy to swing trade it, so we have to let it find a direction. It needs to trend somewhere, up, down, wherever, but not sideways as it is right now. So days like these, it's boring. We cannot catch any trades because the market doesn't know where it wants to go. Actually, it looks like it wants to break down now, but we don't know where it's going to go. So it doesn't have any clear direction like it had here, for example. So what we do is we sit on our hands, we accept the fact that the market is boring today, and we wait for better opportunities so that we don't lose money in the markets because we want to gamble. We want to seek a quick adrenaline rush or whatever it is. All right. Now, what is happening with this thing here? I still think that we're going lower, man. Because we made this wick. It didn't hold. We'll see. Guys, I will keep you posted on the Telegram channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me here. And don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Support the channel. With that said, if I see anything, I post it on Telegram. Have a beautiful afternoon. And I'm saying peace out.